Hey friends, it's time for another market update. And also, this is the reason, or another reason, and case in point, why, you know, the interests of your clients, their best interests are suited by working with your lending partner, which is not a big institution, which is someone who um, has their business depend on doing a great job and getting repeat and referral business, not just some big company that's turning loans all day long and doesn't really care about the customer now or forever, which is the approach you get when you work with somebody who's dedicated for the long term. But where I'm going with all this is the fact that unless you're working with a loan officer that is dedicated and really cares, and who's not with just some big institution and they get all their business by people calling them and walking in the door, you probably, your client probably is working with someone who's not really paying attention to the market and really doesn't understand it and can't advise somebody when to lock in their rate. And that's a problem, especially now because we have been, as you know, in a market trend that's heading towards higher rates. And what I'd like to point out to you, because it's been a little while since we've had a market update, is basically ever since December 28th, you'll see right here on the chart, uh, that was our last good day for rates. Ever since then, rates have moved the wrong way very strongly. And if you don't have a loan officer watching this and pulling the trigger when the market's going bad, it's costing your clients money. It could cost them their loan. But the reason also I wanted to give this update today is just to kind of highlight that today is the day to lock in, people. Okay, if you have somebody on the fence, if you have someone who just got under contract, do not risk waiting any longer. Um, Tomorrow is a big jobs report, and if that jobs report comes in a lot hotter than what people think, in addition to in addition to the market reaction to the Fed minutes just yesterday, and the technical charts, um, the risk factor for a huge move to the worst for rates again is on the horizon. We've already had a huge move for the worst, but based on support levels, we've got another huge floor with a lot of room to the downside. So I'm talking about the MBS 30-year 2.5% coupon. Okay, and when rates were at their best, we were all the way up here, and this is going the wrong way. So look at this gap that we just had and the huge risk of movement compared to the narrow trading range that rates have been in. And then you've got this huge movement. Well, we have another potential huge movement because you'll notice these points are that when rates were at their best with lock alerts, and then they went the wrong way. So lock alert went the wrong way. Lock alert went the wrong way. Lock alert, it went the wrong way. Look at this, lock alert. And every time it kind of stops at the support level. Once you break that support level, like right here, a lot of room down. Well, now here's where we sit. You can't even see the next support level. You could potentially have 70 to 100 basis points. Huge move for the worse tomorrow. So because of that risk level, I'm encouraging you, tell your clients to lock in if they're not working with a loan officer that's advising them. It could cost them huge. Okay. The thing to remember is you can't get yesterday's rate. It's gone. Your choice is today's rate or the future rate. And as time goes on, today's rate's going to be looking pretty good. So if you have questions, let me know. Thanks.